Hello everyone, welcome back to Crucial Farms. My name is Patrick, and in today's video, I'd like to start out by thanking all of our new subscribers that we've gotten. We're almost to 2,000. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'd also like to say that if you're local and you're watching this video as of today, there is lettuce for sale here at the farm. Email me and we will get started on the process. I'll give you the address or whatever. You can come here and buy yourself some lettuce. Just look up email me at crucialfarms@gmail.com. Anyway, let's start out by saying I'm sorry. I apologize for not being here for so long. I've been getting so much done on the farm, it was nearly impossible to film myself doing the things I needed to do to get done. I ran into a few problems, we made a few discoveries, and something that's amazing is I've learned a lot. So let's get into the farm. I'll get showing you guys the lettuce we'll start off with, and then we'll see what happens after that. All right, come on. So, as I just said, we have lettuce for sale. We have lettuce for days, as you would say. I have over 200 beautiful heads of lettuce right here, right in this row, ready to be harvested, and it's E. coli free. We've been eating it for a couple weeks already, and we feel great. So, yes, as I just said, we have lettuce for sale. Please, if you're local and you want some lettuce, come and get it. The romaine lettuce heads are going to be $2 a piece, and the Crucial Dark down on the end is going to be $3 a head. It's a little bit bigger. Both are delicious, and yeah, both grown with just rainwater and dirt. So yes, let's talk tomatoes. The tomato plants. They are doing great. You can see them now. I mean, they were just little tiny babies a few weeks ago, but they are looking great. Let's go in for a close-up here so we can actually see a few. This variety here, this is a Sun Gold, and it is almost about to start showing us some tomatoes soon. We should see some little globes here where these flowers are. This morning, I was taking it upon myself and I was going around and I was pruning some suckers. Right here you can see there's a lot of suckers on these indeterminate tomato plants that I have, these Sun Golds. Let's go take a look at the other plants that are doing well in the garden. Out here we have our carrots going, and we have some beets and some arugula, some cut lettuce, radishes, and some onions that'll get harvested later. We also have a few heads of cabbage going. I've got some watermelon plants that the watermelon plants just aren't doing as well as the, well, my zucchini plants are pretty much going nuts. We had 9 straight days of rain this past week. It rained 9 days straight. And, well, I mean, you can see, I mean, look at the potatoes. The potatoes, we have a potato section now. We have all our cucumber plants, our pickling cucumbers are coming up. Come down here and we've got our regular cucumber, so this will be a nice slicing cucumber. I have a 100-foot row of that, and I'm sure that'll be a ton of cucumbers. Oh, come over here. My plants that are making me the most proud right now are these big beef tomato plants that are just absolutely massive. If you know me, then you know the size of my hand, so you can see the size of this plant. Also, I've gone with this hanging method. I hope you can see that here. This is the string method on the poles. So what I've done is I've got a metal pole at each end. So right here you see metal poles on the ends. Out in the middle, so 50 feet away, I've got metal poles again. And then out on the very end, of course, metal poles. And in between, I've put wooden poles. So the wooden poles, they're strong, yes. The metal poles will for sure not go anywhere. They're sunk in the ground pretty deep. And the wooden poles are in. I found a guy local to me, about an hour away, that sold me the wooden poles. So between putting in the poles, planting all the plants, stringing all the plants, and getting this new irrigation system all set up, because the sprinkler system was using way too much water, or now the farm is using less than 100 gallons a day to water everything. So everything has been doing fantastic. I actually have so many extra plants that I grew. I put 4 Sun Gold tomato plants in these extra pots that I had from a few years ago with some dirt. The bonsais are doing well. coming to the greenhouse, I've got the shade cloth on the greenhouse now every day because, well, it's just gotten too hot in this plastic hoop house to not have it on every day. Right now, it's almost 90 degrees in here. I only have the windows and the door open because we're supposed to get a thunderstorm or two this afternoon. Here's some more extra tomato plants that I have. I've got extra zucchini and extra squash plants as well. So if you're local and you're coming to get lettuce and you'd like to buy a plant or two, I'll sell you these pretty cheap because they're just left over from me. All of my pepper plants still need to go out. I let them go just because they were calling for so much rain. I didn't want to put them out last week and they get ruined. So I went ahead and I waited until this week and I just haven't gotten to it yet. I spent 6 hours yesterday cutting the lawn and making sure it looked presentable in case anyone did come by. We've had a few people come by to buy lettuce. That's been fantastic. Of course, giving them all a business card and said, hey, please go to YouTube and subscribe. And I know a few of them have. So yeah, that's about it. Oh, I have something to show you guys, a new thing. So I'll show you the new addition. So we'll head on up to the house. As we walk up to the new addition, I'll explain why I needed it. It was because of water consumption. I got the sprinkler system because I was going to do overhead watering for the entire farm. And in my head, I thought, oh, that'll be a great way to water. No, I was wrong. 10 minutes of running it, full bore, all the sprinklers going. It only covered about 75% of the farm. And to add to that, it used over 250 gallons of water. Well, that wasn't that was not only not feasible, but that also scared me. Well, I only have a 1,000-gallon water tank for my rain harvesting system. Well, no longer. I found someone down south of us that was selling a much larger tank. So now we have our 1,000-gallon tank connected to this gutter over here on this side of the house. And now I have a 1,320-gallon tank. We'll just call it a 1,300-gallon tank. Right here, this is made by Bushman. I found it for someone on Craigslist. And I've already installed the overflow drain. And let's get this bench out of the way. You can also see all the plumbing is connected, and it's also connected to the gutter system on this side of the house. It is a great, great addition. I don't expect to run out of water now. As far as my math goes, if we just have to keep the farm on life support, I can run for almost 18 to 20 days straight without rain. And even if it came down to that, I could hook it up to the house. We have a well here, so I could put it on that as well just to help out. But that is all hooked up there, and it goes to my pump system and my washing area. Oh, and Scrappy the cat. Scrappy! Scrappy the cat! If you watch all of my videos, you would have seen him in a previous one. The sink system, I got everything all cleaned up the other day. The stainless steel, got that all cleaned, and got the area back here all cleaned for washing vegetables and drying them. So yeah, that's about all I have in today's video. I appreciate you all coming by. I'm sorry again that it's just more of a update type video. But that's all I had today. I got most of my work done yesterday. Like I said, it's very hard to film myself and do all the work myself. It's very difficult. So I'm doing what I can. If I have anything coming up that I'm gonna do that it's, I feel like I want to share, I will. Of course, as the tomato plants get bigger, as we get more tomato plants, I'll show those, more. Hopefully I'll use this maybe at least once a week, coming on here and recording a video to just talk about what's coming up and perhaps what's for sale and what's coming up for harvesting. So yeah, I'll be seeing you all. I hope to see you here real soon at the farm. And if you're local, well, drop me a line. All right, bye-bye.